I want to talk today about Amazon, and there's a lot of news in the press about Amazon coming to Australia and how it's going to change things and retailers should be worried and it's as if the sky's falling. The thing is, Amazon's been here for decades. They've been selling their products into Australia for a long time and doing so very successfully. What's changing is that they're opening distribution centres in Australia. The first of those is opening here in Victoria and it's opening over the next few months. And the Amazon pitch in Australia is going to be very interesting to see how it evolves, because the pitch that they're going to be making is very fresh in terms of what we're used to in Australia. In the US right now, in New York or Chicago or some of those other larger cities, you can order items from Amazon and they're delivered to your address within a couple of hours. So it's that speed to market which is a key factor. And this comes down to the heart of what the Amazon offer is. Their warehouses are amazing things, incredibly robotic, and we're going to see that in the warehouse they're creating here in Dandenong. Incredibly robotic, very fast to fulfill, very accurate to fulfill, beautifully packaged and sent to the customers wherever they choose. That's what's going to be different for Australia compared to the experience that we've had with Amazon so far. Being able to order and then have the goods delivered that day in some cases, or the next day in many cases, will really change the shopper's Amazon experience. And through our work here with small business retailers, we're now being asked often, how can I confront the Amazon challenge? How can I deal with that? And so I want to share with you some ideas, and I think the first thing is to stay calm. I know that might sound easier said than done, but the reality is there's no point in getting upset about something that's inevitable. And Amazon's arrival in Australia through their own distribution centres is absolutely inevitable. The company's very clear on what its mission is, and it's fulfilling that mission in a very structured and straightforward way. So they're going to be coming here and selling items that you sell in your businesses today, and they're going to be doing it probably at a cheaper price, probably with better fulfilment, and probably with a range of offers that you haven't seen in Australia before. So how can you compete with that? The way you compete with that, I think, is by making sure that your operation is as efficient as it can be. So where Amazon are operating a very efficient warehouse, is your shop efficient? Do you have the right range of stock? When you're selling online, if you are selling online, and you should be if you want to compete with Amazon, but when you're selling online, are you fulfilling in the same efficient way that Amazon is fulfilling? We often see small business retailers make mistakes when it comes to transacting online. They'll get an order, say, on a Monday, but they may not ship it until a Wednesday. And when it's shipped in a box that's repurposed with, a whole bunch of old newspapers or whatever as wrapping. That's not a professional way to go about shipping goods that customers are buying online. If you're competing with Amazon, your boxes have to be fit for purpose. Your surrounding support material inside the box has to be fit for purpose. The speed with which you're sending it needs to be very much in line with customer expectations. Your notification of a confirmation number and of what the tracking details are for Australia Post or whoever you're using for your shipping, all of that needs to be taken care of if you're going to compete with Amazon. The part where it's going to be harder for you to compete with Amazon is on price. And the best way to look at Amazon is as a massive landlord. And I say that because I sell on Amazon today. I have some experience in using their service. And they charge just like a landlord. They charge a percentage for your floor space effectively. They charge a percentage of turnover for whatever you happen to sell. And anytime you want to do a promotion, they charge extra for that. So it really is a landlord type experience. And so if you're going to compete with that, you've got to look at how you're going to be structuring your business. One of the best ways to do that is to offer packages or hampers or whatever you want to call it, where the items can't be easily price compared. So for example, we sell our software to fishing shops. Instead of selling just a rod and reel, you may put together a package so that a customer is going to find it hard to compare the price of that with something else that Amazon may sell. If you're a pet store and you're selling, say, a dog kennel or some other product like that for a dog or a cat lover, package something with that so it's hard to price compare with what Amazon might offer. If you happen to be a homeware store, sell a package of items for a particular room decoration situation that again would make it very hard to price compare with what Amazon is selling. I think the way to compete with Amazon is to be smart. Make sure you've got the right product at a competitive price, positioned physically within your store and online, And so that those two, the online and the offline business, are intrinsically and deeply connected so that transactions are tracked at both sides and done so accurately. If you do those things, you're certainly going to be better positioned to compete with Amazon. I think that the threat from Amazon is absolutely real. I think that they will make a lot of noise about the harm they want to do to retail in Australia because it's big Amazon and they want to change the world. But I also think that the way we confront that, and I say we as a small business owner, as a small business retail owner, as well as owning this software company, I think the way we confront that is by being robust and focused in how we run our businesses, professional in how we run our businesses, and being absolutely on point. It really does come back to those points of efficiency, competitiveness, and being flexible. The sooner you are able to show your customers that you've got something that's unique, that may not be available in Amazon, the better off you're going to be. If you look at our software and the connections within our software that are crucial, that will help you compete with Amazon, things like the Xero integration for cloud-based accounting, Oxipay, buy now, pay later as an option. The ability to run a fantastic loyalty program is a wonderful option. And the ability for you to sell 24/7, whether it's through a WooCommerce, a Shopify or Magento link within our software, they're all things that we can help you do and help you be calm and focused through your business as you look at what Amazon is going to be doing in the Australian marketplace. From a Tower Systems point of view, we're here to help you as much as we possibly can. We'll continue to innovate within our software to make you more competitive in this space. And I just want to leave you where I started really, and that is, yes, Amazon coming to Australia is real, but don't be overwhelmed by it. It's another competitor. We've all seen them over the years, and sure, they're a big company, incredibly successful company, and don't underestimate them. But by the same token, it's not a reason to shut your doors and say that there is no future. If there's any way that we can help you confront Amazon and the challenges it presents in your particular business, please reach out to us. We would love to help in any way we can. Thanks for watching.